Hello, my name is Brian Mulipah. I help people in their first year of recovery from alcohol abuse and those who think they might have a drinking problem to clarify their vision of recovery, be it total abstinence or moderation, so that they can have peace of mind and a clear path to move forward with their life without the constant threat of relapse. And today I just want to say something, just one word on the use of Alcoholics Anonymous on recovery. Does it still work? Has it ever worked? And so forth. Now, in the early days, as most people know, in the early days, the use of Alcoholics Anonymous was really, at its peak. Some report of success as high as 92. Some people actually reported 98, like 98% success rate, which was really, really high. That was the peak. And then these days, I think since 2012, people have been reporting success rates of like 12%. And then some people have been reporting as high as 28%. So really, the success rates right now are probably between 12% and 28%, which is really low. But, so the question is, does Alcoholics Anonymous still work? Now, for myself, personally, I still use the 12 steps in my own recovery from alcohol abuse, and I see that it works. In principle, those steps do work. However, I think that the culture has changed. For example, there's one meeting that I had to stop going because the environment was more of competition. Like people were competing, like who's the worst addict. And so a new member would come in, and I saw like people being shamed they're being shamed into thinking that, no, you think yourself you're an addict, but listen to my story, I'm a worse addict. So it was more of, addicts competing to be the worst addict type of thing, which is really not helpful. And then one of the things I also left this one meeting was, the smoking. For myself, when I stopped, drinking, I also stopped smoking. So I no longer, I don't smoke. But then what used to happen is, we are in this one meeting room. Our meeting used to have about 30 people. And so I was in a meeting of 30 people and 20 of them are smoking, chain smoking. It's only a meeting of 1 hour. So we're probably in there for about 1 hour, 15 minutes. And people are chain smoking. So for me, it became more of like a trade. I'm going this for my recovery, but for me to get the benefits, I need to be in this environment of smoking. So it was more of a, give and take. Give me my recovery, and then also, give me some, then I'll give you my life, with the smoke. So I just decided I'm not going to take the smoking in exchange for my, my progress in recovery. So I stopped. So one of the things I'm seeing also, I saw the reason for this video, I saw a few people, saying something about the use of Alcoholics Anonymous with the issue of shaming. One lady was shamed. It was her first time getting into this meeting. She was in recovery from, I think it was heroin addiction. And, they came to a place where, it was as if people were down, looking down on her, saying, yeah, you think you're an addict, but listen to my story, type of thing, which is really not helpful. But I now see this as sort of a new culture that is seeping into AA meetings. So the question remains the same. Does AA still work? And my answer would be yes, AA still works, but not every group is helpful. Some groups are really some groups are really abusive and hurtful in that. So if you do decide to go to Alcoholics Anonymous, go in there and judge for yourself. If you think the group is not helpful, find another group. Because I know there are thousands of groups out there. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. And in principle, I know for a fact that the steps, Alcoholics Anonymous steps, the 12 steps do work. It's just that the environment may not be helpful for you as an individual. Okay, thank you so much. That's it for today. Bye-bye.